Welcome, I'm Yostola. So today gonna bring you the Sentient box. So I played the demo. Today the game was released. So like I say, I was going to play to see the other puzzles in front. So if you saw the demo, you know how the game works. If you never saw, I will explain when I start playing the game because he will explain. So. The Sentient box is a VMV plus puzzle plus sci-fi. Why sci-fi? You will see through the story. Puzzles because the game is around puzzles, but it's not like normal puzzles. They are hard to super hard puzzles because of what you need to do. Because you need to do certain things to discover, and VMV because there is a real person talking to you to say that you need to solve and explain the story. The game is developed by and published by pt1 Technologies, and so let's start here. So we go to Documents, play this first vlog because you can't go to the puzzles with that text because you see there is a lock in here. So you go for this one. As you can see, the VMV part that I was talking. You can lower the volume, you can stop the video and read it instead of watching the VMV. Depends on how you want to play. But I prefer to see because it is the work to have the VMV.
Stop. Whatever counts. Don't stop.
So pending notes in here is was saying that to not stop what you are doing, that is helping the person. So pending notes, edit 5 remaining, correction. Number 4 and 21 remaining. Message 1. Yeah, it's pretty generic alias that I'm using, but as William Faulkner say, what's in a name? Never mind, I have a challenge for you that needs your intel. Message number 6. I mute as I lost my ability in an accident. I was really scared when I sound like Stephen Hawking, but better. To unlock puzzles.x, use the passwords. So you can, in the game, you can copy and paste. So you do Control C, and you go in here. You press and you do Control V. Like that you unlock. You can see all the chapters that the game has, but you can't go to those. You need to unlock every one because you can see I always have a lock. So chapter 1, this is my story. So you always start on the vlog first. What he's talking here is always in here, so that's why I say if you don't want to hear and you don't want to see the VMV, you can pause and read it through here. But I prefer it because, come on, if he did the VMV, why not use it?
Hi, I'm John Doe. Yeah, it's a pretty generic alias that I am using, but as William Faulkner said, what's in a name? Never mind. I have a challenge for you that needs your intellectual puzzle-solving skills. Are you ready to embark on this venture? I am sure your answer is yes. What other choices do you have? Let's begin with the most simple task. This will be a great way to take off on a comfortable journey. I hope you are aware of Google Foo. What is Google Foo? Google Foo is the skill of using search engines in the most efficient way to find useful information on the internet quickly. By this I literally mean that you are open to use any internet browser available to you. Be an opportunist. There's a video in this level that shows a book. You need to find the author of that book.
There you go.
He is my favorite author. There should be another file named solvelevel01.exe. Open that and enter your answer.
So remember always what he says in below. Because in here, by this, I let mean that you are open to use any internet browser available to you, that Google, Firefox, whatever you use. You need to find the author of that book. Is my favorite author, so you need always to remember. But in here, didn't have subtitles now. But the game never had subtitles. Because I don't know if this first video had subtitles on the demo, and now doesn't have. But one thing that I forgot to say is when you are playing this game, if you have another screen or you have another computer, you can play this game in full screen. But if you don't have another screen or another computer, you shouldn't play the game in full screen, because if in full screen, if you try to go to if you press Alt Tab, the game will crash. That's why they say it's recommended to play in Windows. Like that, you can go to internet browser. How to say so? You need to find the author of the book. He's my favorite author. So you go in here, book, to see the book. It's going to show. Now it appears. So you see Misery, right? You see this book Misery. You go to Google, you search Misery to see who is the author, right? That's easy. I know the answer because I played the demo. You come here and you put Stephen King. And that's correct. So other thing is, because you should take notes always. So you go in here and you put author. Stephen King, only for you to remember always. Okay. Oops, press in here. So like that, it's unlocked level 2, and we go for another block. Like he say, he can't talk because he had an accident. That's why he used his phone.
I'm impressed to see you here.
Now it has
I
subtitles.
don't have any right to judge anyone. Also, I am not observing you playing the game. This is something that I've made based on my observations. Sometimes I don't make any sense. Sometimes I crack on funny jokes. Bear with it. Even though I am above 30, deep down I am still 15. Jokes apart, I am losing my mind. I feel there's another person living inside of me, and it's constantly trying to take over my brain. I must have forgotten the reason. Now let's go back to the puzzle. I've attached an image. It's a screenshot of an article. To solve this puzzle, you need to find the name of the scientist who died as per the article. Again, you can open solve level02.exe to enter your answer. Here are some important things that I want to tell you. You can do anything that can assist you with the investigation. Pay attention to what I say. For example, remember who is my favorite author? Take notes. There's also a notes app in this game. Don't hesitate to Google. Use any internet browser and Google whatever is needed. Don't hesitate to ask for help. You can take screenshots. You can record videos. You can use any external tool. Except, do not try to decompile this game and get all the answers. It's not cool, and it will take away all the fun.
So in here saying that you can use everything in your power to do. Say that you should take notes always of every puzzle answers that you give, because like that you can remember for later. So there is a lot of things. So what you want is find the name of the scientist who died as per the article. So you go in here, JPEG, you see what the fuck is this? So what you gonna do is you go to Google Chrome again, if you use Google Chrome, and you search this. A pioneer of evolutionary biology dies at 92, and that will give you the answer immediately. You only need to search that, and it's Wilson. So you go, let me put in here, biology died, oops, I can't even, died 92. E.O. Wilson, only to remember. Yes, you need to put dots always. Okay, level 3. You can say, well, how you know every answer already? Like I say, I played the demo 2 days ago, because it's when the demo was released. That's why I know every answer, almost all answers on the first chapter.
Encryption, cryptography. Don't be scared while reading these terms for the first time. I've put a folder named Help on the desktop. You should refer to that once in a while. It will help you to understand this game. And when I said desktop, I meant the game's desktop, not your personal computers. I repeat, Don't hesitate to use Google and external tools. To solve this level, you need to find the name of the island. The island's name is hidden in the video. I guess now you have understood that you need to open files like solve level, level_numer to unlock the next levels.
So now it comes the hardest part of. It's not the hardest part yet because the first chapter, the puzzle aren't like immediately hard because they are kind of easy. But what it shows is what's gonna be start to be hard for certain players that can be confused how to use. So it shows the drowning that you need to know the name of the islands. So you should pause in here immediately because you see these numbers and you are like, okay, what the fuck is this? Right? You think maybe it's coordinates, like I thought on my first time. I was like, these are coordinates, but it isn't coordinates. It's not like that because I was like going to Google coordinates and I was like, how the fuck this works? Because you don't know what means north, east, west, south, nothing like that. You are like, okay, how it works. So you go to code int and you see, okay, meaning that you're going to need to use something that he talked about using how he say cipher and like that. So he say on the help, you go in here and he helps you to say, okay, helpful links to decipher that code in there on the drowning. We have these free websites if you want to go to use it, and then example of codes to use it. Caesar cipher, Atbash cipher, Pigpen cipher. So here it's when it's going to be start to get a little bit harder because you need to know how to use and what ciphers you need to use, because it doesn't say in certain puzzles what to use. So for that one, it was this, right? You go to Google, right, for this name of the island. You need to go to Google and you need to put ASC2 texts on Google Chrome on the search bar, and that will appear a website that you can put the numbers, right? And with that number, you're gonna know the name of the island, because you go to, like I say, you put that ASC2 texts, then that will open a website. At least for me, it's like that. My brother he put these numbers, and that will give the name of the island. That for you to put the numbers and to know the name, because these aren't coordinates. These are so I don't know what means that ACC2, but it's like a way to put numbers to know the name. The name was Heart Island. So you go in here and you put Heart Island, and like that you get the answer correctly. You go to take notes, islands. Oops. Islands. Art. Like this. But it's like that. You need to search on Google. You can go to the websites, to these websites, and there is that ACC2, but it's kind of complicated how to understand. There's an easier way that you put this on the Google Chrome, on search bar, put text, and that will be easier for you to search those numbers. So level 4. Yes, it can be kind of complicated how I'm explaining, but there is no other way to explain better.
I suffer from an acute case of memory loss. The intruder's mind is overwriting my memories. I don't remember some of my life events. This is only getting worse over time. I have been trying to fix it for so many years, but nothing worked. During my course of developing this game, I am going to forget even more memories. Filmmakers dramatize the real-life story while I am making a game out of it. Why I am doing it? That's the only way to let intelligent people like you would love to know about my story. To be honest, even I don't have any idea. I must have forgotten the reason behind developing this game. It must be important, so I must go on. There's a hidden division of a lab that has created one of the most dangerous creatures. I was particularly interested in that creature because it could solve my problem. Before I tell you more, you must solve this level. To solve this level, you need to find the name of that lab. The lab's name is hidden in the video.
Okay, need to find the name of the lab. Of course, I know what is the name because I played the demo. You can advance a little bit in here because something will happen.
Was dramatized, the real life story was dramatized, the real life story was dramatized, the real life story was dramatized, the real life story.
Okay, so you go in here, view DNA cards. So what you're gonna need to do in this one is you need to pick this MRTRCZFA. You go, the code int. They say to use the cipher of Caesar sites. So you go, you can search in here. You can go to this website and they have there, or search on Google, right? Caesar cipher. You put like I say when it appears, these letters in there, and you like in here say shift by 15, but when you search from this MRTRCCVA, the number 15, and when you put the name that appears in there, for at least for me, when my brother went there searching, it wasn't on the 15 but on the 11, right? So because on the 15 the name wasn't correct, it wouldn't work at least. So you need to go to the 11. You will go to the 11. The name of the group, it was BGI group. There you go. So the name of the lab name, BGI group. It's like I don't understand very well how it works, this Caesar cipher code, but it says there shift by 15. That's one thing that I don't understand. But if you search for that Caesar cipher, you put that thing that I said, and is on the number 11 that has the code. It's kind of weird how it works. That's why I say these puzzles aren't easy.
On 30th of July 2014, I went to Hart Island and infiltrated the hidden division called DivMG8820 of the BGI group to find the creature. The creature's code name is the Shy Guy 096 version 10. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. It kills anyone who sees its face, whether it be directly, via video recording, or even a photograph. Spoiler alert. I am alive while making this game. Sorry, I do not mean to contradict my statement. The Shy Guy does kill without fail, but I am alive because of the intruder's mind. DivMG8820 have modified the original The Shy Guy 096's DNA to create their own version, which they named the Shy Guy 096 version 10. This one has quantum consciousness and also suffers from multiple personality disorder. This is not the end. I also found out something else in DivMG8820. A never-ending hallway. I was stuck there for 7 days before I managed to escape. Okay, enough talking. Let's move to the puzzle. How well versed are you with Google Maps? If not, then it's time to be an explorer. Refer to the video and the image to find the name of the library.
So you could see that he explained that Shy Guy, that is a monster, of course, he kills everyone who sees his face directly via recording or even photograph, but didn't kill him because of his he says because of intruder's mind that he has. But I think it's not that. I think he is the Shy Guy, is what I'm thinking. So now we need to find the name of the library. So you go to the geolocation. Here will appear the coordinates. So if you know how to locate on the Google map, you know there is the positive that you put these coordinates, and the negative you need to put the symbol negative, right? Put this one, and that will lead you to where you need to go. But if you don't know how to use the Google map, there is more image, of course. So if you don't know, you are like, okay, where the fuck is this? It's like you can search on Google and you put like St. Patrick's Cathedral. That will lead you to Ireland to Dublin, and if you then you know how to see on the Google map how where it is St. Patrick Park, St. Patrick Cathedral, and you follow this road and the library is here, you will know the name of the library. But even if that you can't decipher the name, you go to this image and in here it's easier. Why? You put this date, it was the first public library in Ireland, and that will give you a name of that library. That is, if I'm not mistaken, is Marsh Library. Yes, you need to put this apostrophe in there. So put library name, Marsh, like that. You can use everything. If you know how to locate in the Google map, use the coordinates. If you're not, try to go to Dublin and find this image. If not, search on Google this, and you find immediately the name. Okay, next one, the 6.
My first encounter with the shy guy was exactly the same as I expected. He tried to kill me. Well, there's something I need to address. I am mute as I lost my ability in an accident. I was really scared when I saw the shy guy. I was unable to scream when it went after me. Something didn't add up during my last encounter with the shy guy. So, I gathered some intel and went to Marsh's library. It has a hidden room where they have safeguarded some of the top secret
So if you remember what he said, multi-personality. That's what's happening to him. Because he thinks there's someone inside his mind, like that. So that's why I think he is the shy guy.
files. There are a lot of things that I have to tell you. I can feel the intruder's thoughts now.
So as you can see, that's why he thinks he has someone inside his mind, like that. So it starts to be like easier to understand that he's crazy, multi-personality, right? And he's the shy guy. So the puzzle: watch video consciousness MP4. I'm trying to find the name of the book. I've also had a file. It will help you to unlock the logs, this date. Pay attention to the date. I do not want to ignore this, so I'm forcing you to unlock it. The current solver docx is locked. To know the password, you need to unlock the folder. Sorry for the trouble. So unlock the logs, and in here explains that you need to go to logs, this one, and you need to put this password. So you go, copy, you go to the logs, in here, and it's this one because of the dates. It's log, you copy paste, and there you go, the logs. You have log text that is explaining everything. So 2nd August, this place looks like a typical hallway. I'm unable to find any exit till now. I've tried enough to know that there is something wrong with this place. It's huge, it's endless. That's when he met the shy guy. I tried to open some doors, but they are locked. There's strange machine noise. I'm not able to identify the source of or direction. It seems like the noise is being generated from every nook and corner. Again, 2nd August, but later. First encounter with the creature. It can run very fast. For some reason, it couldn't even touch me. As soon as it came close to me, it got scared. My current guess is that my intruder's mind was able to communicate with the creature. Also, I don't understand why, but the presence of the creature affected the video recording quality. But then, more later of the day, this was unexpected. The creature is dormant. There is some electrical device near him. The device is in the middle of the hallway, which is weird. Looks like the creature can be subdued by high voltage electricity. This time, the recording was fine. I don't know the reason, but my assumption is that it is happening because the creature is resting. There is a strange CRT computer behind the device. I can hear high-pitched noise coming out of it. The computer is not connected to any power source. Okay? And then there is the video. You can see why it's edited. It will explain. Because remember, you can't see the face of Shy Guy. You shouldn't be able to see the video of Shy Guy because you will die. So this is what he was explained, that he was on that hallway, every door was locked. And now you can pause in here to read this claim. I sense Shy Guy face because eventually it kills anyone who sees its face, whether it be directly via recording or even a photograph. Only to know about that, if you don't remember in the beginning. You can see the computer in there. Yes, this noise is because of, like it says, the pitch noise from the computer. It's not a problem from the game or my computer, it's nothing like that. You can say it's kinda annoying, yes, but it's how he explained it. And now it's the password that you need to put on solve level 6.x12245. So you go in here, you have the video consciousness, because you're gonna need to do this, but first you need to open this 12245 that was in that thing of the lock, and now you need the answer that is seeing the video consciousness. You go in here, you see the video consciousness. Now this is Morse code. So how it works, Morse code? You see that this is a line. You search on Google Morse code. You put then. It is how we did. My brother did to get the answer was line space. And you put dot space dot space dot. Enter dot enter like that, always like that, and it will give you the answer. You have a coding that was to say the name of this person, that is the Morse code. You get the Morse code, right? You put that thing, everything in there. You get the answer that it was this is the favorite book, right? No, yes, but it is the Jant that was like this. That will give the answer is the Jant. But this was for what? Only to put in pause. Name of the book. Yes, name of the book. This is what I will say. Name of the book is the Jant. Like that you have on level 7. Okay.
Done amazing work till here. Very few will reach here. I am glad that you took active participation in learning about my story and reached here. Pat on your back.
I'm patting.
To solve this level, you need to enter 5-digit code. This level is quite different. There's no puzzle here. What you are given is a game called Symbol. Escape. EXE. Complete this game.
So as you can see, it's 5-digit code that you need to enter. And this one is the hardest puzzles that, one of the hardest puzzles that exist on the demo, of course. So first you need to play this mini game. Okay, space to end. Okay. You need to complete this mini game that he has. Push. Whee! Carefully. Push to the corner, like that. Nicely done. Careful not to die. Okay. Now level 4. It's only 4 levels, this minigame. Okay, in here you need to be careful. Oof. Because you want to fall in there. Carefully in here. Go. Okay, completed. So now in here you need to point this because it's kind of weird what he says in here. So space. Yes, it's kind of a shame that you can't write and see at the same time what it is. It takes a little bit time to point everything. Okay, pt1 off. Okay. LHY space VMTF MHC Vipal HBAL Vi. Okay, Vi. Okay, so we get this. Oops, I didn't want to increase the window. So now game controls you don't need. Reminder that is not forget to take screenshots, take notes, download the codes. You come here and you need to solve this thing. You need to know what it says in here. So how to solve this one? It was to go to this code, search this where it is. You go to this website or search on Google Chrome this code Wegener cipher. Right? It's like this. You need to search from this Wegener cipher and you put these words there, these weird words. And it is the birth year of my favorite author. His favorite author is Stephen King, and his birth year it's 1947. There you go. Now you need to play level 3 of SimpleEscape.x again, because in that level the lava won't kill you. So let me only put in here birth year 1947, like that. So you need to play again the game on level 3, and if you remember where is the lava, that's in here, like it says doesn't kill you. You go, whee, you pass it, and there is a code in there. So you take out this and you see it's 29,890. Right. There you go, you get the answer. And like that, you can progress. And now I can see, now everything is going to be new for me. So level 8 is now is chapter 2, Endless Hallway.
My health has deteriorated. I woke up this morning in a jungle. I can't recall coming here at all. I was holding a notebook. I'm not certain I ever owned the notepad. None of my notes make any mention of a notebook. I can't recall what transpired while I was in Heart Island right now. I did take notes, but they are not very good. A lot of the information is out of context.
Okay. We have image and unknown notebook. He has a key, unknown notebook. For now, they saw nothing to the code. Puzzle. Password to unlock. You need to go to the 30 July 2014. That is to find the password I use to unlock the door. In your image. Holy shit. First of all, we're not going for here. So we need to go this one first. Copy this. 30 July 2014. This one. Holy shit. Okay, log first. Okay, July 14. Heart Island, Giant Cross. I'm at Giant Cross. I can't locate the trapdoor. The vegetation is too dense over here. Even though there is no sign of a human being, I can feel someone watching me. July again. Heart Island, Div MG 8820. I eventually locate the trapdoor. I'm standing in front of the secret last main door. The entry is password protected electronically. I do, however, have a short set of passwords. At least one of them will succeed. Art Island, again, one of the passwords worked. I'm in the top secret laboratory. I'm hoping for the best, even though I'm not sure if I will receive what I want. Okay, so we have a lot of images. Okay, inside of the lab. Electronic panel. Door closed. Is corrupt, cannot be open. Book cover. Anna Bostford Comstock. Okay. Book page. Birds. Maybe a birdhouse should not be built. So it's a birdhouse. These birds. Animals, a full sheet of these, which command gives uniform cells to. Animals. The reason for this, okay, that's kind of weird, but the door clues are corrupted. Okay. Find the password I use to unlock the door. PGI group in use shows 15 June. The secret division is in Heart Island. Trapdoor lead ladder near the cross. Trapdoor ladder near the cross. Handbook of Nature Study, written by Anna Botsfeld Comstock. Door password, page 51, didn't work. Page 396 didn't work. Page 442, it's what it worked. Okay, so not in here. Book page, this one. What is the reason for this in the what? I can increase the image. In the stickiness and elasticity of different kinds of silk in the orb web. The image, not this one. Because he said the book cover that shows this and this one. Because so do we need to what you need to put? Answer web? Web silk. Spider? Oops. spider web? No. No, but it can't be silk. Because it has to be what it says in there. Because it's what is saying in here. What is the reason for this in the thickness and elasticity of different kinds of silk in the web? The web of an hacklet band spider, or search that. Hacklets, the web of a hacklet band spider. Because you need to see what it is. Hacklet, like hack, then let to the there. It is a spiral line and each circle complete. Are the lines in the same distance and other? How many of the circling lines are there? Is the center of the web merely an irregular net, or are the bands of silk put on a zigzag shape? Touch any of the spokes lightly with the point of pencil. Does it adhere to the pencil and stretch out as you pull the pencil away? Touch one of the circling lines with the pencil point and see if it adheres to the point and is elastic. What is the reason for this? For this what? In the silk, its thickness and elasticity different kind. If insect touch the web, how does it become entangled by seeking to get away? Where does the spider stay at the center of the web or in a little to one side? How an orb web is made. Spiders may be seen making their webs in the early morning of the evening. Find an orb web with a spider in attendance and break the web without frightening the spider and see it replaced in the early evening. An orb weaver may be brought into partial completed web. The temporary spiral stay line by the spiral line fragments. What is the reason for this? For this, what? Maybe we need to search the book of the person. Maybe we need to find Anna Botsford Comstock. Anna Botsford. Put Anna Botsford Comstock 20 Botsfords. Comstock put 24th edition, like this then. Like that we'll get the name. Maybe it's this name that we need to know. Handbook of Nature. Handbook of Nature. And Handbook of Nature. That won't be the name. Yeah, but so won't be the name to put. I can try to put the name, but try to go to the page 40. Handbook of Nature. Nope, it's not that. Handbook of Nature. Because then is this, so it has to be this one. You can see the book. Put page 400. Yeah, but there must be a way to see the page and see what is the word. 42. go to it, maybe in image, maybe it has the page on the image. No, doesn't have the page. Maybe in there. Because these the animals. Because how it shows in here. Because it shows that the trapdoor, and it shows that door password it's the page 442 that it has. The page 442 is this one. That you need to know the what is in here. These are only image. It's not image that you need to see. Because you need to search for the book, right? That is handbook of nature of that person, and then should be able to see the page. But there is no image. Why so big? I'll see if it appears in the image. No, but it appears different books, right? Because like that, without being able to see what it says, people can't decipher this. Because without being able to see what it says in here, I can't decipher this. There should be a way to see. Animals in there. The last in there. What is the reason for this difference? For this difference. It's like this one. Difference. What the fuck? Okay, the book, right? How it's called, this book? Handbook of Nature. Yeah, and we know it's difference. And it's better to write than that. Difference. There we go. But this one of these, if you can't find, it's going to be hard for the player to know the answers. It's not easy. Okay, let's level 9. We don't have nothing. We have a message. My escape from the seemingly unending hallway was apparently accomplished by my wits. I don't think I was ever so brilliant. I'm aware that by creating this game, I'm not giving you the passwords directly. I'm merely squandering my own time. But you should pay close attention. And there is nothing. This is so quite important puzzle. Okay, so we need to pick up this. And 3 August 2014. In here. Okay, we have a log. 3rd August 2014. I believe that I'm going insane. I've been stranded here for so long now. I was expecting ward lasers and automatic turrets, but instead I'm all alone. I can't stand the background noise any longer. I need to break out of here. I discovered the password. The painting provided the hint. Again, I see nothing but the endless void. It looks like the hallway never seems to end. The hallway painting. What the hell is this? Can it get better? Yes. Is this an N? Right. If this backward name, right? It's Alec. Is this an H or an N? Because it will be Alec, Tau, Beige, Shin. But I don't know if this one or not. Oh my god, there is more on top. It doesn't show the other. I need to unlock it. So is this one? It didn't put a lot. You can't move. Should be this one or is the other? That's the issue. It shows two passwords. Let's go to the password. The painting provides a hint. Again, I see nothing but endless void. It's like way. Yeah, the painting, but this was to go in here. It seems the big one, because you need to know. I should pay close attention. It seems the big one, not this one, because he doesn't even pay attention. Like, it's like boop, boop. So it should be this one, the big one, because for that, I'd only get closer. Right, it's only an 8 days. No. What? This is the issue. Is this part of what we need to see? Or is only through here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is too much. So now the player, how is going to discover? Is this part of the puzzle or is only through the A? Because what if you see in here, it will be niche, jeb, what, but what this means? That's upside down. No, upside down, no. It could be mirror. Because maybe we need to go to this site and need to put the problem. The big problem for me is the puzzle only these ones until here, or these, or the top two? That's the issue. You don't know. Yeah, but when he puts the password right to open the door, it doesn't seem big. Because you don't know where to, if this it's part of not. Is that an N? Yeah, it's like what this means. Is an N or what? Is this an H? If it's an H, the other one has to be an H, right? No, I think this is an N. I think this is an N. Because the H has a big leg in here, right? Because it's a small H, right? You do the H is small, is like this. The N is only like this. So I think this is an N, and this is an H, this is an S, this is a Y, a high. Is this a T or a J? Nope, he's going back already. Doesn't he get? But it's like I think this is a T, right? No, it looks like a J. There is a T Yeah, maybe it's a beige, but of course it's tej, it's tab. In here is like a W, an A, and T. It's small a, but of course depends on who did this, of course, because you can see the A in here. Is equal. And here is an H again, cute quack. This is a E. I think this L, small L, right? Yes, it's like in here, and this A. How? Oh, do you ever know? Alec, like this? Alec, space? Like this? Like this? Like this? Maybe it has to be the, like this, only to see. Nope. Because again, there is the issue. Is these two parts? That's the issue. These not near these ones. It's Y and the D. So it's not an anagram. It's not a reverse text, of course. But it is both of them. Because it finds through what it is. Cannot wish. No, that can't be. It's too many. But the problem is this on top. Is that the password or is this the password? Because K L H G N Z M. Because when he puts, because he even shows that, because he sees that, right? He shows the bottom. Yeah, it can't be that big, because if you read, it has to be like this. If you hear how many he puts, it has to be this one. It has to be. This is a K, an L, an H, a G, right? An N, a Z, and an M. Because hearing what he inputs, it's what it is. But that big too can be for the visionaire, that visionaire code cipher. This one, because you remember that word that was big, this visionaire cipher. That word was big too. Yeah, it's too many that appearing. So try this one. Try this. Try this one. How we start through here, right? M Z N. I think this is a G, right? Yeah, it's too many words that appears. It can't be too many. That's the issue. It's too many that appear. It's not semaphore. As I said, too, it can't be right. It's not a Morse code. I think it's not a type code. It's like, is a Caesar cipher? Is Atbash? Is Pigpen? How we know this? Because the message, my escape, I'm aware by creating this game, I'm not giving you the passwords that I'm a mere squandered by your time. But you should pay close attention. This is quite important. So showing this, right? You can't do nothing. Showing this, meaning that it has to be the big one. But why hearing what he puts, right, is small numbers. It's not small numbers, like not a lot of press buttons that he press. Yeah, 7 only. It's only 7 that he puts, so it will make sense to be this one, right? Oops. It will make sense because you can hear him put only 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He put 7. It has to be this one. It's not even a word. Yeah. But why it has this? My escape from an apparent coverage my weight. I don't think I was ever so brilliant. I'm aware that by creating the game, I'm not giving the password. I'm merely squandering my own time. But you should pay close attention. This is quite important. And you unlock that. He says, discover the password. The painting provides the hints. Again, I see enough buttons to provide the hints. The problem here is that there is two things. Now, the player is, what is that people need to search? Is this one or from the beginning? Here comes the problem. Here comes the problem. First of all, what is the cipher that the player needs to? Second, is this one that players need to put, or is the other one? That's the issue. You don't know what you need to put. Because you see this one, you are like, this doesn't make a word, right? But you see the other can make a word. But the problem is, oops, there is 2 letters then alone. It has. He only pressed 7 buttons, and these are 7. Because the other is what? The other will never give a 7 number. The other will be a word. The problem is where this goes. What type of code it is. Is it a Caesar cipher? Is it a Hatbash cipher? Pigpen? That's the issue. Like what it is. Hmm? It's not this one. You cannot do a word with it. Yeah, maybe it's not a word. Maybe it's a password. Because Caesar cipher. Yeah, it appears. The problem is each one is we putting this. It's appearing a lot of words. Why it's giving a lot of codes?
Not even a word. It's not even a word. It's only letters together.
Yeah, but why it gives everything? Why it doesn't appear only one? That's the issue. Is that everything that exists, you don't know what is correct because it's ton of shit that appears then. Is why it's not only one.
Not this one. It's not this one.
You already tried everything.
This one they never create anything.
You already tried ACC2. You already tried ACC2, tap code. No, tap code couldn't be. I think these two couldn't be. Because Morse is by that and tap is like tung 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 tung.
To pass to Morse code or something like that.
Tap code is that when you do that tung 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 like that, I think. So these two can't be. ACC2 can be. This is the issue. That's one thing that I say on the demo, that it should help the player to say what is the cipher tools, because without that, play can be lost forever. So it has to be the big one, right? Is if, but why he only put 7? Because he sees this. You can see even the video. He sees this one, and he goes immediately. See, and you can hear. He put the codes. Yeah, there you go, 7. Do I only need to see and put in the codes? Is it? Let me see. MZNGHLK. Or on contrary, KLHGNZM. No. Because he only put 7. How a normal person will understand if this one the code or not? Because even watch to the other paints. He sees this one. He watch to the other paints. So what is the code? Because can be this one. Because okay, can be this one, but then he does this. You see those two, but maybe it's not. It's only these ones. Like it's not well explained, these codes. Because you see there is that, but he closes down to these ones. See. Is it, does this count or not? Or it's only starting through here? You don't know. That's the issue. You don't know what cipher you need to use. You don't know if these 2 letters you need to use. You don't know nothing. Because in here, it should only show what should be like. Okay, let me only show this and until here, not showing anything else. The problem, it shows the Y and the E, and then shows on the top that too, and the player says what it is, what I need to put. Do I need what it is the password that I should search? Only through A to here, through the D through here, or is the other one? Why it shows different things? Like that the player will get lost. I have to admit. Now I'm lost. I don't know what I need to search.
What are the other ones that they show on those L?
Caesar cipher, Atbash cipher, Pigpen.
Non-stop? How the fuck do you went to non-stop? What the?
How it is?
N-A-M-T stop.
Like this? Nope.
What is the other one?
Like, you're gonna be lost for this. A pig pen is not semaphore, because semaphore is only showing a person doing certain things.
Pigmenot, Magnot, Space 64.
Because you don't know if it's text and word, if it's encoding, and then Morse code and top code can't be.
It's not this one. It's not this. Because you cannot make a word with this.
But the issue in here is, does the D and Y counts or no? This is the issue. Why show this one? Take out this. If this doesn't count, you shouldn't show this. It's like, we need, because why shows this one too? Do we need to search the painting? Is the name of the painting that you need to know? Because the issue in here, I have NEHS. Do we need to see the painting?
What's the other one?
JEB.
It's not fucking underground. No.
Because do we need to? Does this means that is to search to find the painting? Is it for nothing? You need to know the painting, who painted. But the problem is then you come to here to this message. See, you are like, do I need to know what is in here? You don't know. It's like, it's not well explanatory what you need to know, because you see this, right? You are like, okay, that's, but then he shows in like this, you are like, oh, there is this count, and then you see another one, you are like, what? So what is the correct one? And then he shows the other painting, but doesn't show nothing, and you hear him putting 7 inputs. 7. It needs to be 7. It needs to be 7. It's not gonna be easy to understand. If it's this, it's the other. That's why I say it starts to get harder and harder, because it's you that needs to know the what cipher to use. And sometimes it's not even you don't need to use a cipher. Sometimes it's like you need to discover a name. The problem is, in here, do I need to search the painting? Is the painting that I need to search to know who painted? Is it through these passwords? Is those the D and Y counts? Or is the odd that is 7 input that he puts on the computer that you need to find? This is the issue. You don't know what to search, because the problem is, okay, he gives the help, right? Okay, you need to search this, but the problem is, which one is for that? Is the Caesar cipher? Is the Atlas cipher? The Pigpen? The Visionary? We know that Semaphore isn't. Is this one? Is this one? The problem is you don't know. And you get lost. You're going to get lost in the game. And people will, like I say in the demo too, people will rage quit on the game because they don't know what they need to search. And now it's like the other times you only see one name, right? You'll see, okay, I understand what I need to search because it's only one thing that I need to search. In here, no. In here you see 3 sheets. Because you see this one, and then he puts on diagonal and shows that, and then he comes to this one. And he comes to this one, and you hearing him inputting the thing on the computer, you hear 7 inputs. So you know that it's to be 7. So you think, so maybe this one. So you think that maybe it's this one because it's 7 letters that is here, 7 inputs. But the problem is, what I need to search, in what sheet that I need to search. This is the problem. I try to put what is in here, wouldn't work, because, okay, I understand it's not the letters. That's the issue. Why showing three things? Is the painting that we need to search is the name of the painter of this? But the problem is, what is the name of the painter of this? There is no showing what is the name of the paint for you to search. This issue now, the player gets lost in here until finds what it is, because can be many things. Can be this one, can be those letters, or with the D, Y and D in there too. You don't know. You get lost. Because it's not an anagram. Not both of them are not anagrams. They are not reverse. Because this doesn't even make a name. The problem is, what is this? Neither the other does a name. Right? Is what is?
Be wet, sheen.
So, yeah, but nothing.
Sheen, be wet. Equal what's the last word? What else? I can't understand the fucking.
See, why there is this? Does this count?
I don't think so.
But the problem, you hear him put the code and it's 7 letters only. Because it's NIHSJEBWAT. Because reversing it will be Alec, Toi, Beige, Chine. We already tried that, right? If not, it will be Nifs, Jebut, Wat, Lichalla. That won't be. That doesn't even make fucking sense. So, this doesn't work. Because this is nothing. Do you already try to search this name on Google? The name like this, Alec, Toi, Beige. See, we can maybe find the name of the painter. You know what I'm saying? It's like the players can't decipher this. All if they have a like, I don't know if, I think there is no walkthrough because the developer won't do that for the player. You won't give the players the walkthrough, but you can't pass through here because you don't know if it's the name of the painter, who it is, the painter of this, if this is the code that you need to search, if it is where it is that you need to search, if not, it's the other that is 7 letters that you hear the input, where you need to search that, because again, you don't know what is the cipher that you need to use. This is the biggest issue that the game brings to that the developer doesn't give you a hint, right? The only hint that he gives you is this image or videos that you need to see. But the problem is, it's not only that you need to help. There are certain ones that he help, like the Morse code. Say, okay, you need to use the Morse code, the Caesar cipher that you are saying. You need to know the name of this person to use the cipher, and you know, okay, it's Caesar. So you knew those are true hints that you can decipher because you know where to go. In here, you don't have that. You see random letters. And you see other random letters. You see the guy putting 7 inputs in there on the computer. But you are like, what I need to use? That's the issue. Because this message is for what? Because you can't do nothing in here. This maybe text viewer, that maybe it's only for some. That because it says to go to there.
Lower and Spain. Is that what
slower?
slow her and stain.
Like how it is?
So, but there's so many things if you know what.
And stain like this?
No, we can slow her and stain.
Like this?
Slow her. Slow, slow her. Slow space
Oh
and stain with a E.
no, like this?
An I.
Like this?
Oh, but there's many things that you don't know.
Yeah.
Mind, but their mouth comes and is but
The problem is it gives too many results. This the issue is that even if you search through a lot, that will give a lot of results. I think it's not that. I think it is not this one. I think it's not this one that you need to search. I think it's this one. I have 100% sure that needs to be this one because it's 7 inputs that he puts. It needs to be this one. He puts 7 inputs in there on the computer, and these 7. The other is not 7. The other is too many buttons. And you see that he pays attention to this one. And it's like, if you follow because he even says the code worked. So if he puts 7, it needs to be this one. But the problem, again, there is no hint. The only hint is like this. Because I discover in here, it should say I discovered the password on the say the painting provide the hint, but it should say in what corner, on the left bottom corner or the right top corner, like that the player knew. Okay, I need what I need to search, like that the player will say I need to search that. The problem is that it doesn't say. That's the issue. That's the issue. It doesn't say left bottom corner or right top corner. That if you will say that, that will be a precious hint, a true hint for the player, because player will know what he needed to search. What was the in here on the paint? What was the words that he needed to search? The problem, he says the hallway painting, and you are like, okay, there's 2 hallway paintings right in here. Okay, he watched this more than the other, so you understand. Okay, it's this one. The problem is there's 3 things. One that shows a lot of words, but then it appears more 2 letters in the other part, and then you have this one. So the hint is not a very good hint. It's a poor hint because you know that you need to see the paintings. What a true hint will be is you need to use this X, and the letters and the thing is on the right top corner or left bottom corner. Those are the true hints. These will be true hints, not like, oh, it's a wall I saw through the painting. Like, okay, I see 2, but like I don't have knowledge about this. I can't say this one is on the X on one of these. I can't say that because I don't know. I don't know what Caesar cipher works for. I don't know what Atbash cipher works for. Pigpen cipher works for. The only things that I know because I learned it, right, is because all you see in the movies is the Morse code that you learn it. The semaphore, because one time I searched or when I was playing this game only to see what it was semaphore flags, and I saw, okay, it's only to see image and you know what it means. So it's these these 3, these Morse code and type code, they are excluded. And now the problem is If it's that because you hear him putting seven inputs on the keyboard, so immediately I'm thinking that is that one in there. The problem is where I need to search. That's the issue. Where I need to search because there is no more int for the player. And in terms, this is like you can see immediately that this doesn't give you a word because there is no like you see a K, you see an L, you see an H, a G, an N, a Z, and an M, right? You immediately understand that. But how you decipher this? Why not no battery hints? I like. It was one of my critics on the demo, like needed more better hints because I understand you want people to use their brains, you give help on that, but this is not helpful. You can search this, okay, on Google. You can go to these websites and find, but they are not helpful. I can guarantee that it's not helpful. Because it's not like you already tried that part. That is the thing of like it was that on it says 15 shift by 15. That they say it shifts by 15. This one, this thing in here on that place. Because like that I can't advance more. Because I don't have better hints. I don't know what to use. I don't know what is the thing to use. Yeah, like whenever you use these things that I see in here, every time that I go use one of those ciphers like that, it appears tons of results. How I know what it is to use? That's the issue. If it appears tons of results, I don't know what to use. Too many results.
It doesn't make a word. It doesn't make a word.
But what it is? Say everything.
It's not a word.
And it's not a word. Of course, it's not a word.
That HSS.
How it is?
You can't say you need to know the shift. You need to know.
But what it is?
You need to know the shift. It's not the shift.
But it's 7 letters that gives or not?
What the fuck is this?
Winter doesn't matter. That it's that. What it is the rest?
HSS?
H. I can see through here.
SS? What?
SS, like this. What is the others?
The others? Don't work.
Yeah. Like, it's impossible. You don't know how to cipher this. Like, is this to make a word? Like, no int?
Oh, it's
An I? Where is an I?
It isn't. It's not this one.
It has to be 7 inputs. God, you hear him putting 7 inputs. This is 7 inputs. Jesus, he's not like to be a genius. You hear him put 7 inputs.
That's not a word.
It's not a word that is to make.
That's not a word.
It's not to be a word. Even the other doesn't make a word. If you hear him putting 7 inputs, you know immediately that's 7.
Never works. It's not the fucking line. It's not that one.
I so try to cipher. Like, I don't know. I hear him putting 7 inputs. Like this, like this website, website is so weak. Nothing works. Like I don't understand.
Fucking world.
And everything gives tons of results. It's never one result. It's always 10 results. Like why not? Why not putting hints?
It has to be text and word, but they can't see. It doesn't work.
Why not making a hint, better hints? This is one of the issues of puzzle.
It's supposed to be. You see it? What the fucking word? These letters together.
You never say the word.
These letters.
K L
Nothing.
G
H.
G H
No, H was
H G.
N Z M.
But that's still that's in contrary.
These
That's it through here that you saw. You did like this.
There's nothing. This doesn't work in anywhere.
No, and this is one of the issues that every puzzle game does. I understand. You want to make people to search on Google or other internet browsers, of course. I understand.
King? That's what they want to put? King? Who the fuck is working King here?
King doesn't work. King. This is an H.
That one probably not even an L, probably it's an I.
No, it's an L, man.
Could be an I.
You can even see through here.
You see if it's not King.
King.
Oh.
There you go. There is a king. And he small needs to have a dot. Jesus, this is not even a dot. These issues, like I always say, puzzle games. When you want to do puzzle games,
That's not fair.
you need to give inch. You need always to give inch. I understand. Oh, I give you inch. You can go in here to this website and search for this, and they will helpful. Okay, I understand that they will be helpful. But the problem is, a normal person that didn't study these things, he doesn't know what he needs to use. He doesn't know, like me. I never studied these things. I don't know what I need to search, where I need to put that, and how it works. And then the other thing is that you see near three things. You see this one, you see in the beginning, this one like only showing until A, right? On to A, but then there is others in there. It shows like this, but then there is the D on Y in there. So you don't know what everything is. What you need to search is this one only, is with the DI to, or is dot in right corner. A true int is saying look through the hallway painting, and on the right top corner you need to search that word on the let's say on Caesar cipher. That is a true hint. Even if you don't want to say, okay, I don't want to say on left bottom corner or right top corner, at least say search on Caesar cipher. Like that the player knows where to search. Right? Like that the player knows where he needs to search. Not like, okay, you have the help, you have these three websites, you have that those ciphers, okay, search. The problem is, okay, I'm gonna search. My brother already on the right top corner, he already searched everywhere. Nothing works. In this one, you only found that Alec like that. Nothing works. So what is? That's the issue. You can't say to search without a true hint, and that's one of the issues of a lot of puzzle games bring. That sometimes they want the players to decipher the puzzle, right? But then they forget to give hints to the player to understand how it works the puzzle, and that's why nowadays a lot of players don't play puzzle games because of that. They are afraid that they don't have a hint to help the player how to discover to complete the puzzle. And in this one, he gives the help, but it misses on saying what type of help that you need. He says go to these websites and or search on Google those and try to find, and not where you need to search. Right? It means that you need on this puzzle you need to search on X, and like that I could try everything on that, and I will discover it. It's like that that you need to decipher, and it's like that that you give a hint and not here's the help, search it, and it's like I never study,
Show me this one in bottom. This one.
but since from here, these are NIHS. But why it has space, I don't know. And then is a JEB. Then again at a line.
This side is trash.
Yeah. Because I don't understand. This website is weak for this. It's better to search the ciphers than go to that website, I have to say.
This one is very weak for what it is.
Hmm. It's better to search on Google than go to the website. It's better to search on Google. No, but you need to search the ciphers, of course. It's not that word. You're not gonna find that word.
I don't know what type I need to send this shit.
Try Caesar. Try Caesar. Atbash. Pigpen. You try everything and nothing works. It's like it's lost.
Nothing works. Nothing translates. The other one is impossible. The other one is impossible.
The other one doesn't even make a word. He puts 7. Why you go to these websites? Jesus, I didn't say to search on websites. Yeah, so only it's not always one result. It's too many results. Why does it give the site can't give one?
Big pen, no possible.
Yeah, big pen can't be. It's for two different things, not a word that is to give. It's to be other shit in there. So we know Pigpen, SMAF, Morse code, and tap code. What it is? Or see tap code. Is it? So we know Pigpen, SMAF, Morse code, and tap code are excluded. So it needs to be Caesar cipher, Atbash cipher, Visioner cipher, ACC2 cipher. I think it's called like that, or base 64. Doesn't work, so this doesn't work with base 64. But don't go to that website, search on Google, because that website is more advanced. Yeah, nothing works. Like, what? Why never think? It's like it's weird. This website, everything they have, nothing works. It's and when it works, it's so many results. It's like how a player knows that. It's like you can't.
Sometimes a letter is wrong. A letter has to be wrong.
Why?
It has to be a big nerve almost, but something's wrong in it.
What letter can be wrong?
What about the ID?
What letter can be wrong?
No.
Because what it is give. Yeah, it needs to be these lines because it shows the lines. But what letter can be wrong? Is this not a J but a T? Can be a T. Yeah, it's a T, it's a T. It's a T. You said me wrong. This is a T, not a J.
Still something is wrong.
What? This is an I, you put an I in here. Because H, a cube of quack, and E, and L, and I. H, cube of quack quack.
Probably it's a G.
No. The G is like this, dude. You have ear. You have ear things to say to see how it is.
Still you wrong.
It's a Q, God. Jesus, you have here a G to see how it is.
L A.
This has to be a T. This is an S, this is an H, a E, and an N.
Right to make a word came the was which year?
Hmm? Came?
Can I make a word came the was which year?
Yeah, because it's not 7 letters. It's too many, and it can't.
You need to quote.
To quote what quote?
That shows those spaces in there. The quote.
Yeah, but I can't cipher this. This I can do nothing. Come on.
But you should pay close attention.
Close attention to what? There is nothing in here. My escape from the single unending hallway was apparently accomplished by my wits. I don't think I was ever so brilliant. I'm aware that by creating this game I'm not giving you the password direct. I'm really squandering my own time. But you should pay close attention. This, like that, this is quite important. This is nothing. This is not for you to see. Because it says the puzzle is in here. And it says in here, discover the password. The painting provides the hints. Again, I see nothing but the endless void. It's like the hallway never seems to end. Because what he's saying is the painting. The problem it misses, and this is one of the issues that a lot of players nowadays don't play puzzle games.
Still doesn't know what's the time.
Because people give up on puzzle games because they can't cipher. Because a lot of puzzle games don't give help to the players, and when I say help, is good hints or true hints, not vague hints. Because these vague, they say the painting, okay. They say the painting, and it shows right. You have the video to see, but it doesn't say what cipher to use and what corner that you need to pay attention. That's the issue. And you, as a player that doesn't understand shit about this cipher, you're gonna be lost because you don't know what to use and you don't know how to advance, and simple people give up. That's one thing that a lot of people nowadays don't play the puzzle games because of that. Because developers want to make their game, okay, I understand, a little bit hard, but they don't. They need to start to understand that they need to help the player, and don't help, the player gives up because I can't understand if this is the word or is the right corner. Do I need the do UI? I don't know. And then the websites that he gives, the pixel it is for image. The decode FR, I don't know what is for. This website is what my brother is using, and sometimes gives tons of results, and you can't have tons of results because you don't know what it is, and sometimes don't give shit, and you are like, you get lost, and that's the issue. Like, and that's why I always say that developers need to pay attention to the feedback on them. Yes, he only released them 2 days before the release, so that will be hard. But sometimes it's better to receive the feedback, and to delay it because I can't progress without knowing. There is no like input and like to help you, right? There is nothing like that in the game. The website is trash because it has tons of things, okay, but they don't help you in nothing. Is or too many results or nothing. And when you get too many results, you're not gonna be in there putting everything until you discover. Because even some ciphers can they put a lot of results and you don't know what is the correct one, and it shouldn't be like that. That's why it will be bad for the developer to say to the player what cipher you need to use. Like that, the player only needed to go there and try to discover what he needs to do. Nothing more. But it's not that the game is bad. I'm not saying that the game is bad because it's good because the story is interesting to discover what happened like that. The problem is the puzzles, always the puzzles. They want people to try to search things that they don't know, and then you could see the first chapter was always one hint, right? Like you need to search one word, and you are like, okay, boom, it's in here. Now, why do this, right? Why you put three things in here? You see this one, you have on the right corner, top right corner, and then you have on that appears the Y. You are like, what the fuck? Why so many? Why so many? Right? It's like, what happened to be different? And then he shows to put seven input on the computer. So you are like, okay, it needs to be a 7 word, or it doesn't need to be a word, right? Can be a code, but you don't know, and it's like, yeah, I can't advance without knowing, and that's bad because you want to know, but you can't decipher this because look at those results. It's more than 10 results. Like, I'm not gonna put 10 words only to find the correct one. Yes, you can say, but you know it's 7 word. Yeah, but I can try the 10, but nothing works because maybe it's not on the correct cipher. That's the issue. I don't understand why developers don't, when they want to make a puzzle game, right? Because you like, okay, everyone knows what they want, type of game they want, but why they never give you a true hint? Why they only prefer to give vague hints? I think that's one thing that developers need to understand nowadays. Like, I already play a lot of puzzle games, and nowadays I saw a lot of them start to put hints, or at least uh, making the puzzles easier, or at least say you need to do X, and you know immediately that okay, I need to do that thing. It needs to be that thing. And I had to play certain puzzle games that the puzzles or the hints were vague, and I was like, I don't know what to do, and I will give up on the game. I will say, okay, I can't progress because the hints are not very good. Even point and click games too, that sometimes you don't know what you need to do to advance, and I will give up because the hints were vague. This same thing You have an interesting story, you want to know, but then it's vague. Everything is vague. Because, yes, it gives you the help, but you don't know what type of thing that you need to use, and in here, what type of code you need to use. If it's this one or the right top corner, that's the other issue. You have two things, and you don't know. And that's the biggest issue for me, is like, I can't advance because it gives a website, and the website is too weak because it has a lot of things to use, okay, but it's too weak because it gives too many results or doesn't give a fucking result. So you are like, so what I'm doing wrong, right? And then is the how you hear him putting the code, right? You hear him put 7 inputs. So if this gives you a code of 7 inputs, it's like holy shit. But if it doesn't give, it needs to be the odd that is 7 letters. But I'm not a guy that knows this shit. I'm not a guy that knows this. What is the cipher for this? I'm not that guy that knows because I didn't study what I can say this the coding or whatever it is, right? I never study that, so I can't reach here and okay, it's this, it is, it is. No, I can't. Now I understand he wants the players to use their brain, but one thing is using the brain. Okay, I know what the cipher that I need. Now I need to discover what is the thing that I need to search. But other thing is okay. Here's the things that you can search, and fuck it, search it. It's same thing saying my name starts with an R, with a letter R, and now I search on Google to see if you discover my name. Like that's a million chance to find the correct name. Like come on. Or like I live with a country with name with P, and you need to search. Like come on, that's not a hint. That's saying the beginning. Like because there is no hint, nothing. You see this, you are like okay. You see the puzzle, okay. You need to go there, okay. Easy. I go there. I go in here, log. The painting provides the hint. Okay, the painting provides this and the other. Okay, you are like okay. I see enough, but then that's why because it's when he opens the door, right? Because it's only darkness that he sees. But this is not a hint because I see in here showing this. Then it shows diagonal. That it has this. Is this does this count to here? Who knows? And then it shows this. That is 7 letters. Is this the one? I don't know. Because the first one when I saw that, okay, is that maybe is that, but then it shows more. What is the correct one to search? Right? You don't know what is correct one to search because you are lost. Then it shows this painting. Does this mean something that when you watch to this painting, the guy watching to the sky, heaven? It's not 7 letters, right? No, it's 6. Heavens. Let's see. No. No. Right. So this painting maybe nothing, right? For what I'm understanding, maybe nothing, because he doesn't even see. And then he cuts in here, that's going to here, and you can hear 7 inputs. like you can't discover, or you understand these things, they work, what is for what, right? Like this cipher is for only for letters, this is for numbers, like that you understand, right? Because certain ones, I think certain ones is for numbers, others is for letters, others are for text, and you are like, okay, if you understand that, you are like, okay, I know how to decipher. But for people that don't never study that or they don't understand, what you are doing is making yourself trapped because people won't advance. They can't see they can't see the end of the game, right? The story, and they will give up. And then it's when it appears the negative reviews from the players because they criticize. Right nowadays, people criticize everything when they can't advance in the game. They criticize the game immediately. No, like I say, the story is good because it's that. You want always to know what happened more, but I can't see that because I can't advance on the puzzle because I don't know where to search and what to search. That's my criticism is I don't know where to search and what to search. And it's not my fault because I don't understand that because I never studied that. And the developer didn't give a true hint. They gave me a vague hint. That is, you need to pay attention to the painting on the hallway. And he even shows, he gives the video, but the video doesn't help me because I see too many words. Or too many letters, better to say like that, right? Because you can't consider this a letter. These are not even words, these are too many letters in here. I think this doesn't make a fucking word. Because in here is like shin, right? In here is like a lekle, or this toi, or bet. It's like, because you don't know if this one with that one or this one. This even isn't a word. You can see that this isn't a word, right? So all be this like a code, right? That's the I B C D F E couldn't be, right? Because it will be too many. It's not like anagram that you pick and move the letters to do a word. Can't be two because it won't make sense. That's why that's the thing that I have to criticize is that you can't discover. The other ones on chapter 1, they were easier. Like I said, they were easier because you could search. And it was like more simpler. It was only one thing that you needed to search and it's fast. Right? This one you see true and you are like, what is the true one? Nothing more. That's the issue. You don't know what is the thing that you need to search. I think this is the one because it's 7 letters and you hear input 7 inputs. But like putting these or through M or to K doesn't work because they want you to search, of course. But on the website, on this website, nothing works. Is 0 results or too many results. So I don't know how to progress. And like that I can see the story. And like that, like I said in the demo too, this game won't be for everyone to play. You need to like hard or super hard puzzles. If you don't even like puzzle games, I won't recommend to play this game. But at the same time, it shows that there is no hint anywhere. Like, you need to go to that website or search on Google a lot of ciphers, try randomly everything until you find the code and you progress. Like, it's a shame. It's a shame. Because stories seem interesting, but nothing works. My brother, I try everything, nothing gives a word. Even the website sometimes doesn't recognize the things. Even imagine, doesn't even recognize. Like, it's a shame because it's nothing about the this that we put in here that you need to point. It's nothing like that. Because like that he will say to things so like because they want you to use these websites or these to try to decipher, but without knowing, you can't decipher that because you are lost. Because look at that, how many results? Like, why so many results? Why the website can't give you one result? Why too many?
I don't know what is the
Hmm. Because is this one or the other?
that one can't be.
No, it's seven. It puts seven inputs. Could be this one or could be the other. But I think more this one than the other because the other is too many. So it will be even if that the left bottom corner is a word, it will be too many. If it was numbers, it will be too many too. This will be, but the problem is doesn't make sense to go to numbers, right? This won't make sense to be numbers. I can bet that this doesn't make numbers. This will be a word, but the problem is what words? Because there is nothing to do a word. Something with seven or eight. Every time is a seven. Yeah, because that is not a word. It's like random shit in there. Yeah, like no, it's like when you try to use something, never gives you something correct. It's like something stupid, and it won't make sense. Needs to be like I say, or a code or a number, a code or a word. I think the website is too weak.
That's not gonna work.
I think because the player doesn't know, right? Maybe the website is not weak. Is the player doesn't know where to search, where to say like that, where to search. And it's like my brother already tried everything that website has. I'm like, how is that possible? What it was? It's impossible. It's impossible because, like I say, it's a vague hint. It says the painting, that's easy. It shows the image because you need to see the video to see. But the problem is that you see too many things, and then you don't know where to search and what is the correct one to search. So you are like, right? You are like, I don't know. That's why. So what I will change in the game was through hints like go watch the video, right? Watch the video, and on the what you need to search is the on the right top corner on the let's say Caesar cipher, and like that I knew the player will knew. Okay, I need to go to Caesar cipher, put this one, and that will give me the code to advance on the game. Not like see the video, the painting. It helps you to know the code, and like that is done. Now search. Like that doesn't make sense because I don't know where to search. Right? Like it's impossible to you for the player to know where to search because then you don't know if it's numbers, right? If it's numbers that you need to put, if it's a word that you need to put, or random letters too. You don't know. That's the issue. nothing works. My brother is on that website in this one, and the website doesn't help in nothing. Doesn't even helps. Like, how is this something to help the player if it doesn't help in nothing? One thing is a website that will help you and you will know, okay, I need to do X. But if the website doesn't help you, like, so why there is this website to here? It's better to search this on Google to be better for you. Like, nothing. Because a lot of them doesn't give you a word or a code. They are like, sometimes it appears like, what the hell is that? It won't make sense developer putting to solve with random shit there, right? I would believe that developer will put something like blah, blah, like that. That won't make sense. It will make sense through a real word or a code. I won't believe that you will put something like that. That won't make sense for the player. That's why I'm not putting nothing, because I only find random words. Is what I find. It's like random letters. They don't even make a word. Yeah, nothing. Doesn't exist nothing that can cipher this one or the previous one. This one nothing can cipher too. Both of them give random letters or they can't even cipher. So yeah, can't progress, like, because there is no true, like I say, like I like to admit, is true hints. There is no true hints for the player, because the painting provide the hint. Okay, we see there, but what hints, right? They want you to search, but you see this and you don't see a hint. Sorry, it is not a hint. This is not a hint. You see this and you are like, okay, I need to search in this website, but the problem then there is nothing for you to search, because you don't know what of these ones you need to search. What will be, what I will say in here, what I will put is the painting gives you the hint. So now use the X cipher or the other ones that exist, because on that website there is a lot. Go to this one and search. And like that, the player will search and find the password, the puzzle. He will solve the puzzle to advance. That's not that hard to understand. But now a lot, still there is some developers that like not to help the players to solve puzzles, and the players quit the game because they can't advance, right? And if you don't advance, you won't continue playing. It's a shame. Like I always say, it's a shame, because the story is good, you want to know more, but I don't have ways to discover that, because my brother was in that website. He searched everything. Nothing gave a real word or a code. Nothing gave nothing. And like, I can't do more. Like, we can't do more, because I don't know what it is. It's not an anagram. It's not the other ones. I don't even know what they do, right? So it's like, I understand what he wanted for the players to do. I see what the developer wanted, but I think he forgot that not everyone studied what these how everything works, right? How these things work. So people will give up. At the same time, for this puzzle, he forgot that he shouldn't put like two things in there. He should only put one, and like that you will search that one because in here I think everyone will get lost in there if it's the left bottom corner or the right top corner that works. You don't know that. So I think the developer forgot about that. That's always a mistake that a lot of puzzle games sometimes do. Then others forget to put a true hint, and the players give up on the game. And it's always a shame, because people want to beat the games or at least advance more to show, and they can't because they get a little bit tired and annoyed because they can't find how to solve the puzzles. But yeah, like it's live, and it's always a mistake from the developers that they forget how to do for the players to advance in the story because people want to play the game to see the story and not get stuck on puzzles. But it's like I said on the demo, this game won't be for everyone to play because if you don't like hard or super hard puzzles, this game won't be for you. If you don't like puzzle games, this won't be a game for you. If you like a challenge game, this is for you. If you like a challenge game that gives you a challenge to try to decipher the codes like that, this is the game for you. But if you are not for that, this isn't going to be the game for you because you're gonna get lost, you're gonna get annoyed, and you're gonna quit. And for me, it's because I can't find the puzzle because I'm not annoyed. I'm tired of searching, and not finding the code or the word for this. And of course, the time is passing. I'm getting tired of not advancing the game. That's why. So it's like, hope you guys enjoy the gameplay. Again, if you like puzzle games and you like a challenge, you can buy the game on Steam. It's already available. If you don't like puzzle games, I won't recommend for you because you won't be able to. You're gonna get annoyed and you're gonna rage quit on the game. So yeah, the mistakes are made, and hope the developer later he can release a patch or a new play to put help on to give true hints for each puzzle like that the player can advance on the game and see the story. So yeah, that will be my feedback that I will give to the developer. So hope you guys enjoy it and see you guys next time.